Okay, these are the garage overhead doors. There's the outlet for an electric car, for example, 240. But anyway, so here we go. We got wooden doors, and on the first panel, it's always on the outside corners of the first panel on both doors. They're identical so far. We should have spring tension notices, which we do not have. The manual door locks have been decommissioned. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. But we do not have a safety warning notice posted inside the doors. And we do not have a safety warning notice over here by the door openers. So far, the lack of safety notices and the lack of spring tension notices is the only deficiencies I've found with the doors. Now, notice that the doors are about half over. Oh, that's not true. Warning notices, spring tension notices, and then the electric cables, the electric wires, those should have been insulated staples. Those are uninsulated staples. They can cut the insulation and cause it to short out and the door not work. So uninsulated staples, no spring tension notices, no safety notices. That's what we've got so far. Right now, again, you might have noticed that the doors are half open, and that's because I use the emergency release cords, and that also checks the balances of the doors. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn these things back on, and we're going to check the safety reverse. Now, I made a business decision to do no harm. Okay, I made a business decision to. Okay. That's a good thing. Now let's keep going. There we go. Those are our springs. Let's try them again. Now you may notice that you can close from anywhere. I don't understand that completely. Code says that the manufacturer's installation instructions, UL listed manufacturers, supersedes code. These switches, for example, these switches have to be within the same room, within sight of these doors, so that you can see them while they're working, so that you don't squash somebody if the warning notice doesn't happen or whatever. Or if the warning lights, the optic sensors don't work. So they're supposed to be within sight, so they install them within sight. But then again, you could be, at the HEB or Kroger, or you could be at the Department of Motor Vehicles or the post office, and you can just shut the door from anywhere. And LiftMaster has decided that that's a nice feature that they can offer, and it's UL listed. And so just be aware that if you're operating these doors by distance, please be aware that there might be something here that could damage your door or hurt a pet or a cat or a kid. So we're going to close these doors. Now, I made a business decision to do no harm. I do not do a block test for the safety reverse. It's on my inspection agreement. It's also on the inspection agreement that's posted on my website. And I'm telling you now, I've got instructions baked inside of your inspection report that illustrate how to perform a block test. The builder, I don't know what it is, but they love to show people the block test. So when you come for your 1-year warranty, he's just going to be hopping. If he doesn't ask him, because he forgot to ask if he could show you the block test. And he'll say, "Oh, thank you for that." Okay, they love to show you the block test. Myself, I've done a business decision, made a business decision to do no harm. I'm just going to test them with my big old flat zombie hoof, and I'm going to test them optically with my foot. So from over here, like a dancing fool, head across the tundra over here, and we see that the safety reverses work. Boy, that thing screams, doesn't it? A couple things going on with these doors. They're loud and noisy, and wooden doors inherently are heavy. And while I was able to open the door partially and it stayed open, I also have to say that these doors wanted to close. I mean, I had to bring it up a certain amount before the spring would catch in, and so the tension might be a little high on the springs, or low. But anyway, it makes noise, and it wouldn't hurt to have the spring tension second guessed by me, by somebody other than me.